What's up, everybody? My name is Subal64. Welcome back to Let's Play Hooked on You Dead by Day, like dating simulator. Okay, I was about to say Dead by Daylight, but you know what? Fudge. I wasn't gonna say that correctly, but anyways, welcome back, guys. And last part, we were carving up some meat, and also me and Spirit had a lovely moment together on the beach. Well, could have been lovelier if I was a little bit more smarter. Anyways, let me save up real quick. Mostly because I don't want to screw up any more than I have. I gotta be a frequent saver too. But anyways, last part, and right now we're getting up a cliffhanger of like something's coming up behind me and it's about to attack me. So anyways, just as things were heating up, you hear a fury footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it was Dwight and Claude sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to itinerary and that we attend each event as scheduled. Playing stick for cute flirt points was not a part of this evening's activities. That's strictly sorted in after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing stick? No, I was... No time for excuses. Well, there is, but schedule fun after the flooding. I'm gonna give it like a try to give it the best black accent I can. Well, there ain't no time for that. Okay, no, I think I might use that. And I might juice the just to help me build up the accent. But anyways, once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight, Claudette quickly make an announcement. Okay, so this is gonna be another place to save up. I'm definitely gonna need it to make sure I win points with Spirit more. Anyways, once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette make an announcement. Oh. We're not having to blame anyone in particular, but someone's, and we're not gonna be saying who. So don't worry. You have. Oh my god! You know what? Fudge it. I'm just giving the generic female voice. Anyways, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time for every activity, and we only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story? Just one story, but my story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group? That never goes well. Whoever did this setup now, I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head off clean. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you must embrace your fate. Sorry everyone, I think they're going to talk about me. To be honest, I don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before. Even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is absolute dream come true, is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously? Has anyone here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald! If you try to flex that authority gimmick on me one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, then I'll drown you in blood. Cynthia, Fuss, and Muss. Hang on. Alright, back on. You two know I love to hack and slash. He's hacking and slashing, he's hacking and slashing, chopping that meat. I'm curious. Chopper, are you the legendary hack, Butcher Pete? You gotta tell me about that. Okay. Anyways, interest. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Claudette, okay. Ain't nobody. That's right. Okay. Nobody name any names. Who even knows the name, not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. Nobody. Oh, he's holding down for real. But we still gotta start it on story time. Alfredo, who do you think should go? Damn it, that's a name. Please pick somebody quick so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Oh, I'm definitely gonna choose Spirit. I mean, she's the one that likes to lay around and read them books. I choose you, Spirit. Whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful on the catchphrase, will ya? Really? You want to hear from me? Yeah, of course! Spirit huffed and dramatically rolled her eyes as she gets to her feet in front of the campfire. Don't let her talk you out of it. She's great with ghost stories. I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff. Seriously disturbing even to me. I literally pulled a guy's skull and spine out once with my bare hands. Talk about bullshit stories. Even if everyone else is going to chit-chat, I guess I'm gonna sit down and... Huntress' eyes go red behind her mask, and Huntress's eyes go red behind her mask. Both Trapper and Wraith take their seats. They know what is worth fighting and what it's not. Well, I hate to break it to you, but tonight's story isn't scary. It's a romance. Too late now, though I selected, and so I'm going to tell my story. I call it The Prisoner's Kiss. You notice that Huntress and Wraith are both sharing a giant tub of popcorn. Nobody offered you popcorn. Gosh dang it! Come on, guys! I want some poppy corn. I really want some poppy corn. Whatever. It was a dark summer night, warm red and speeded from the skylight from an old womb. Detective Hada, a celebrated investigator, renowned hostage investigator, was called to the scene of a strange occurrence, unlike anything she has ever seen before. When she arrives, the scene was chaotic. Crowd began to gather. A dozen other officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away, but how could anyone resist wanting to know more? For there, in the middle of a busy market, had appeared a giant box, strange, alien in its appearance, and massive in its size. No one knew how it got there, how it delivered, but built on site, in such a busy area, how could something like this appear? A mystery. It was as if conjured by magic. But with no illusion, the huge box was very real, and someone was trapped inside. Spirit paused for story to look at the face of each owner. She has no experience, but you feel her vibrating energy. She is in her element. Help me! Cried someone inside the box. It was a man, terrified, trapped, imprisoned, his voice trembling. By now, it was as if every detective in the city was there, looking at this strange structure, up and down, inspecting every side. It didn't make sense, but there was no doors, no windows, no fasteners or seams. It was actually solid and much too heavy to move by hand. Solid that is... Oh, shush. Sorry. Anyways, except for a single small slit, there seems to be the bloodshot eyes of the prisoners trapped inside. I don't know what happened. I woke up and here I was. I'm so scared. Please help me, cried the man as if pleading for his life. So, to tense the situation, Detective Hada offered the man. She used her training to calm him and buy time for the investigators. However, time did not bring clarity on anxiety as the night dragged on with no progress opening the box. And the night grew longer, and the man in the seeping rain pulling on the ground, the man inside grew more desperate. more sad and lonely, more pathetic and in need of help. Okay, gonna read drink some water. Okay. Anyways. But Detective Hada was no help at all, powerless to save him. Guilt began to weigh on her like it had. Don't let me die here, the man begged. Don't let me die here alone. Stay calm, Instructor Detective Hada said. You're not alone, I'm here. Hell, half the town is here. We're still all in together and we won't let this be the end of your story. Looking through the narrows of the passageway, Detective Hada watched her own reflection in the tears-filled eyes of the strange and sad prisoner. Together they both wept in silence at the hopelessness of the moment. Promise? Asked the man. Promise that I'm not alone. Yes, she promised. I do. A simple pledge she felt an instant connection like she had never felt before. Not to her family, not to her friends, not any of the hostages she has worked so hard to free before. So then the man's eyes closed, backed away. It then scared the detective for she knew he would return, and he was pressing his lips up to the narrow slit in this horrible box. This question again seemed to flow from his mouth as he promised that I'm not alone. Yes, she promised, I do. And pressing her palm against the cold outside the box, truly knowing why, Detective Hada leaned forward and placed her own lips upon the opening, letting her breath creep into the structure and allowing her warm lips to fall on the man's. And it was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. She felt in the brief contact the breathing of her pulse, pulsing blood through every inch of her body, matched beat for beat in soft touch. Thank you, the man said, no trace of fear remaining in his voice, and he backed away into the darkness, disappearing in a single moment of eerie calmness. Get back! Yelled an officer, suddenly thrusting himself between the detective and the box, breaking the silence as it would fill a karaoke whirring gears, clicking latches, as symphony of mechanical activities all happening at once. Something had triggered, as if an unseen lever pulled, and the inside of the giant ranks began to open inside. Detective Hada gripped her flashlight and pushed forward into the fog interior of the giant box. Her feet splashed in puddle rainwater. Her heart raced as she swept her light from side to side. And that's where she leans on her eyes on the man, or at least landed on what she should have been him. There in the corner of the box was a pile of pieces of like parts of doll, almost pulled apart, or perhaps that's how Detective Hada had to think of him in the moment to survive. A collection of segmented limbs, pieces disconnected from one another, clean severed and placed in a neat pile. On top of the pile, a head, a cold, pale eyes open, lips as icy blue. Spirit stares at the fire of her own expression, lifeless. Her lips blue, tears fall from her chin and soak into the sand of her feet. You're blown away by the story, and it's safe to say you're not alone. Everyone else is looking into the fire, or up at the sky, anywhere at Spirit. It was you who chose her. You who initiated the harrowing tale. So sad, so creepy, so sensual. She really went into the great detail on it. Came to describe the kiss too. Too much detail, and now no one is sure to act. Dwight and Claudia are staring daggers at you. You have to do something. This game was supposed to be a light-hearted romp. Please, I said do something! Okay, say nothing and hug her? Cool story. Sandman tried to start one of those slow claps. Oh my gosh! I know she part. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take a risk. Her robes hovering in the air begin to wrap itself around you, squeeze into her. It's kind of being hugged back, but also like being tied up. It's certainly not what you expected. Instinctively, you pull yourself away, but it was an awkward moment that you felt that you fall over into the fire. Spirit says nothing and floats away without so much as a goodbye. Meanwhile, you realize everyone just watched this truly strange interaction from the corner of their eyes. Hang on. Was that bad? It's split up for a little bit so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves, and you're all alone up by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace, tranquility, that lasts for all 7 seconds, because Trickster shows up and he starts blaring his latest song. Oh my gosh! Hey baby, you look lonely, but if I join you, he doesn't wait for an answer. You know, you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something that... Hang on. Whoa, mama. Something that special those in charge of this island you want to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in the ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Spirit approaches you. You know, I was watching you while I was told my story. Okay, we might be getting... Okay, guys, we might be getting in. We might be going somewhere. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Got in their interaction, gotta save. And you know what? I'm actually gonna end it right there. I'm gonna save my, this interaction for the next part. So, guys, look forward to the next part. And hopefully I'll be able to not fail of getting Spirits... getting on Spirit's good side. So, guys, thank you everyone so much for watching. You guys like the video so far, you know what to do. Hit the thumbs up button, share the video as well, guys. Please share the video. It's gonna have my channel grow, so also gonna get my videos out there, so please share the video. Also, guys, if you guys want to share your thoughts on the video, go and comment down in the comment section down below. Once you guys do all that, I guys like my content, you guys want to see more, head over to Skype button. Also, don't forget the little bell to receive all notifications. I'm Super4. This is Hooked on You, day by day like dating sim. Peace out. God bless you all.